Hi, hello, welcome back to Stone and Grace. If you're new here, my name is Bristol, and I'm so glad that you're going to spend the day with us. Right now, I'm in my living room. This is a little bit of different scenery than I normally film in, and I have mentioned before that I decorate my living room in the blue and white chinoiserie. So if you're interested in a home tour, I would love to know your opinions or your thoughts. I don't go a whole out, or I don't decorate a whole lot for spring or go out huge or big, but I do have a few pieces that I think that you all would probably enjoy looking at. So if that's something that interests you, please let me know. But today we're headed to Conway, South Carolina. It's been a little bit since I've been there. On the way though, we're going to stop in Laura, South Carolina, and we're going to fuel up and get caffeinated with District 10 Coffee Shop. They have a mobile coffee truck that they're providing services out of right now, but they are working on building or restoring a building into a coffee shop and a drive-thru. So they have been working very hard since the end of last year, I believe it was, to get that up and running. So if you're local to Loris or you're driving through the area, it's a definite stop. They have some of the best coffee. I really like the Irish cream, iced or hot. I get mine with almond milk, and I don't do the whipped topping or anything like that. But they have a variety of stuff, frozen hot chocolate. They have kind of like these cream sodas. My husband has tried one, but I have not. Everything that I've tasted from there has been delicious. So it's definitely worth checking into. They post their schedule for the week on Facebook just because they are so busy right now trying to get the new shop up and running. So they might not always be open during the day, but this was a Saturday and they're usually there from like 7 to 12-ish, I believe, but they have a Facebook page. I'll link it in the description so you can check it out to see if they're open for whenever you plan your visit. But after we get our coffee, we head to Goodwill. And I didn't have a whole lot of luck at Goodwill, but that's how it goes. Some days are great, some days aren't. We left there and we went to 13 Thrift, that's in Conway. We left, I got a few items there, I'll show you. We went to Paula B's next. Now if you're local to Conway and you've never checked out Paula B's, it's a really great hidden gem. They are known for being a part of the thrift crawl. So if you were ever in the area, you should definitely check them out. I know during those days that the thrift crawls are going on, they have vendors both inside and out. And they usually have food, and it's a very popular and hopping spot during those times. But even during other days, there's always something great in there that you can find. They don't just have vendor booths with vintage and collectibles and a lot of handmade pieces, but they have repurposed chinaware that has house plants. They have fresh baked bread and cookies and candy, and you name it, they really have it all. So we stop in there, and they are open Wednesday through Sunday, 10 till 6, I believe. I'll leave all the information in the description below. And then our last stop, but definitely not any important than the others, but it is Market 48. Now Market 48, she has a booth inside of Paula B's as well, but she also has her own shop that is local to Conway. It is right beside a gas station. So parking can be limited sometimes, but every time that I have went, I've had no trouble parking. She is open Wednesday through Saturday, 10 to 4, I believe. Again, I'll link all the information below. But she is a very kind and genuine soul. I believe her max is like 6 to 7 people, I think, counting her within her store, because whenever you go in there, it is jam-packed and you will love it. Remember to look high and low, and you have to look behind things, you have to look under things. You're definitely guaranteed to find a treasure in there. And she is so helpful with holding your items at the counter. She will wrap them and package them up while you are continuing to shop and give you your total at the end. So she is definitely another hidden gem that if you have never been, you definitely need to check out. She always has the best items whenever I go in there, and her prices are great. I have been this past time will be my second time that I have been to her location of her store. Now I have been to Paula D's quite often, but um, I really enjoy both of her spaces. So I hope that you will come along with us, and I hope that you enjoy the video. And as always, I would love to know what your favorite find is. So grab your coffee, friends, and let's go thrifting. We have to be caffeinated while we thrift, so we are headed to District 10 in Lower South Carolina. My go-to order will always be an Irish cream, hot or ice, with almond milk and no whip. Per usual, there was about a dozen people waiting outside the door for them to open up at the Goodwill in Conway at 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning. So we just headed right on in to see what we could find. And honestly, I didn't grab a whole lot. They really didn't have anything to choose from that caught my eye or that was interesting enough for me to purchase it to put it in the booth for you all. They usually have a lot larger selection of artwork and picture frames, but that was kind of slim pickings today. I thought this mug could be cute as a vase or a mug itself, or even on your desk with pens and pencils. Just thought it was a little quirky item. I like this McCoy planner, but with the chips on the edges there, I did leave it behind. I tried to make sure that I pick up inventory that is in pristine condition or good overall vintage used condition, because of course I want you all to have the best products or items for the money that you're spending with me. These crystal glasses were very beautiful. I think there was a set of 6 or 8 of them. They were priced at $4 a piece. And I like these glasses with the winter scene. Of course, they weren't priced ridiculously high. So they were 95 cents a piece. There wasn't a whole lot to choose from in the kitchen area, so we moved on to the holiday section. And I picked up this nesting tree. It looked, based on the inside, it did look like they were hand carved. And there was a set of 4 of them. And I also picked up the Santa Claus, same thing. There was a set of 3 Santa Clauses and 1 mini Christmas tree. Those were probably the finds of the day. I thought these little turkeys here were very sweet, and they would just be perfect on your tablescape at Thanksgiving with your spread of food. My daughter loves little dresses like these. However, this one was priced at $30. I'm not sure if it's because it was with the prom dresses. Maybe it was a pageant dress. I'm just not familiar with that brand. And I thought that their little section up here by the cash register, that they have specialty items in, that some of these were overpriced as well. They were sitting at $30 a piece. And that might be okay for some people, but even in my booth, I wouldn't sell it for that much. I've sold a couple of them, and I haven't priced them that high. Here is my overall cart haul. Not a whole lot, but not too bad either. Our next stop is 13 Thrift, and it's so funny because the past 2 times I have come here, it has been on a Saturday morning right when they open up, and I have found some really great pieces. And I told my mom not too long ago that, whenever I go in there, I don't really find anything, but I believe it was because I was going later in the day. And while they do put out inventory throughout the day, they're there stocking the shelves and receiving new donations and things such as that. I I think the best items are definitely going to be found in the morning time. I could be wrong, but I think you just have to shop around several times in the same area or the same store just to get a feel when the best time to go would be. And they had a lot of great brass pieces that I picked up. The beginning of the video, I picked up 2 little duck brass hooks. Those are going in my son's room. The pineapple here, the little trinket box, that is going to go in the booth. And that brass bell I picked up for my husband. He has started a whole nother little collection going on other than the salt and pepper shakers. So I was really excited to find those. I also like this picture here. It wasn't any of the haul or the famous brown drip patterns. It was Falstaff. However, they were asking $10 on it and the comps were about 20-ish. So here's everything that I was able to grab that morning, and I think that I did pretty good. That little cookie jar in the back, I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier or not, but it's got that Thomas Clark feel, and I picked that up for my aunt. Now we are headed to Paula B's. Paula B's you will most likely recognize from being on the thrift crawl, but let me tell you, even if you don't stop here with the thrift crawl event, you have to come back and just check out what they have. They have a large selection of vendors with various items. You see right when you walk into the door, it's very bright and inviting, and the house plants are just so warm and welcoming. Those are always, I can't leave without grabbing one, and I think my aunt is the same way. Every time she goes, she always snags up a couple of house plants, and they're reasonably priced, and they're just in adorable little vases and vessels that are upcycled. I did pick up this little trinket box here for a friend's daughter. I hope that she will like it. She's looking for the bigger version, but it was such a great price that I hated to pass it up. And from what I've been told, she really likes even some small trinkets as well. So I hope she will like that. I mentioned it the last time that I stopped in at Paula B's, but this booth that I'm showing you right now is Market 48, and I take you to her store in this video as well, but she has a beautiful decorated vendor spot in here, and if you were, this picture right here is exactly how her store is, but 10 times better, and I can't wait for you to see it this time. She has revamped and refreshened and added some really great spring finds. But even here at Paula B, she keeps it well stocked, organized, and you just have to look high and low. You never know what treasure you might find. She is also very sweet and kind and a genuine soul. If you ever meet her at her store, you will most definitely love her, and she just has the most sweet spirit about her, and I really love that. This vendor has some really great patchwork quilts here. She had hers priced at $50, which I know is not terrible compared to some antique stores where they can be anywhere from $70 to $125. This little trinket shelf really caught my eye. I know it's not your traditional printer tray or trinket shelf in its own sense, but that would be so cute to put some of your favorite little smalls on. And these hand embroidered handkerchiefs and napkins here were just darling. When you come to Paula B's, you're certain to find a treasure because each vendor space is just so unique and different. You never know what you might find. And when you come to Paula B's, it's so much more than just vendors. You have candy and fresh baked bread, as well as the house plants, as I mentioned earlier. And here's my haul. Now we are headed to Market 48. I told you she was beside the gas station, and she really is. But when you walk in, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's just so welcoming and inviting and warm. And she is waiting right behind the counter with a friendly hello. And whenever you meet her, she is just so genuine and kind, and you will really enjoy shopping here. I hope that if you make the trip to Conway, you not only stop by her store here, Market 48, I will link the address and everything below, but that you will also check out her vendor booth at Paula B's. Like I said, you've seen Paula B's before, you've seen it here, and it really is decorated and styled the same way. Just here, you have to dig a little bit deeper. You have to look a little bit higher. You got to look under things. But she is so helpful. She is always willing to take her items and hold them for you while you continue to look. She will wrap them up. They are packaged with care, and it's so refreshing to come in here and shop. I picked up this ironstone pie plate from my mom. She is a big collector of ironstone. I have posted some shorts and highlighted some of her decor ideals and decorating styles with her ironstone. So be sure to go back and look at some of those pieces. But whenever you stop here, there's no telling what you might find. But I know that you will find something and you will take it home. Welcome back. I'm trying to do some batch editing today, so therefore I'm still in the same clothes as I was in my intros. I will be in my outro, and I'm still in the same location. But I hope that you enjoyed the video, that you were able to find some great finds that maybe you will be able to stop in and check out and see if they're there. I hope that you learn about a few new places, or if you're in the area or willing to make the drive, that you will make the trip and check out 13 Thrift, Paula B's, and Market 48. I don't think that you will be disappointed if you do. And I just appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time to like and comment and share and share your encouraging and kind words and just being supportive. It means the world to me, and I'm so glad that you're here. And for all of you who say that you shop my booth, that you're local to me, or that you would love to plan a trip to come down and shop my booth, it means a lot to me, and I cannot thank you enough. And for all of you who do stop by whenever I am in the booth restocking inventory to say hello, I appreciate that so much. And you know, usually whenever I'm at the booth, unless it's on the weekend, I am on my lunch break, so I have very limited amount of time, but I do enjoy speaking to each and every one of you, and I make the time to do that, because that's very important to me, to be able to get to know each and every one of you, and just know how thankful and appreciative I am of you all. So if you don't know, my booth is located in Whiteville, North Carolina. It is inside the Farmer's Wife. The address is 12 Whiteville Plaza, Whiteville, North Carolina 28472. My booth is Stone and Grace Heartfelt Finds number 225. And they are open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, or Monday through Saturday. They are open 10:30 to 5, and on Sunday they are open 1 to 6. So I hope that you will plan the trip, or that you will stop by if you're in the area. And I hope that you let me know what your favorite find is from today's video. Until next time, friends, it means the world to me, and I'm so glad that you're here. Happy thrifting.